Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. Total world victory for Hare Krishna. Today it is me, Isabela, giving the class. Today we're looking at Bhagavad-gita chapter 2, verse 42 to 43. So this might be a long one. A lot of Sanskrit in here. My God. Okay. When I need someone with expertise the most, well, the verse that I need someone with expertise the most is the day that I'm not with anyone and I'm just by myself. So I'll try my best to explain it to the best of my abilities. As you probably already know, I'm not that articulated with this type of stuff, and yeah, I have only read the Bhagavad-gita a couple times over, well, not really, but I was 8, so I barely understood half of the words in there. So, you know, go for it. Yam imām puṣpitāṁ vācaṁ pravadanty avipaścitaḥ veda-vāda-ratāḥ pārtha nānyad astīti vādinaḥ kāma-ātmānaḥ svarga-parā janma-karma-phala-pradām kriyā-viśeṣa-bahulāṁ kriyā-viśeṣa-bahulāṁ bhogaiśvarya-gatiṁ prati. Okay, now for the word, guys. Yam imām, all these. Puṣpitāṁ, flowery. Vācam, words. Pravadanty, say. Avipaścitaḥ, men with a poor fund of knowledge. Veda-vāda-ratāḥ, supposed followers of the Vedas. Pṛthā, a son of Pṛthā. Never. Anyat, anything else. Asti, there is. Iti, this. Vādinaḥ, advocates. kāma-ātmānaḥ, desirous of sense gratification. Svarga-parā, aiming to achieve heavenly planets. janma-karma-phala-pradām, resulting in fruit of action, good birth, etc. kriyā-viśeṣa, pompous ceremonies. Bahulāṁ, various. Bhoga, sense enjoyment. Avipaścitaḥ, opulence. Gatiṁ, progress. Spanish came out there, guys. Prati, towards. Okay. Scroll down. Oh, right. It's like that. Oh, you guys could barely see the... Oh. Sorry, guys, you could barely see the word for word because the screen thingamabobby is different than what I see. So I apologize for that. Now for the translation. Men of small knowledge are very much attached to the flowery words of the Vedas, which recommend various fruitive activities for elevation to heavenly planets, resultant good birth, power, and so forth. Being desirous of sense gratification and opulent life, they say there is nothing more than this. Okay. Now, purport. Oh my God, I hate reading out loud. It like drains me of all my air. I don't know why, but it does. My lungs just give up on me. Well, not really. I don't know. It's like reading for ages. It's just like I don't know when to pause. Like when I'm speaking normally, I know when to pause and like take a breath. But in these, I don't. So I'm like, yeah. Okay. Well, I will continue. People in general are not very intelligent, and due to their ignorance, they are most attached to the fruitive activities recommended in the karma-kanda portions of the Vedas. They do not want anything more than sense gratificatory proposals for enjoying life in heaven, where wine and women are available and material opulence is very common. In the Vedas, many sacrifices are recommended for elevation to the heavenly planets, especially the Jyotisdharma sacrifices. In fact, it is stated that anyone desiring elevation to heavenly planets must perform these sacrifices, and men with poor fund of knowledge think that this is the whole purpose of Vedic wisdom. It is very difficult for such inexperienced persons to be situated in the determined action of Krishna consciousness, as fools are attached to the flowers of poisonous trees without knowing the results of such attractions. Similarly, unenlightened men are attracted by such heavenly opulence and sense enjoyment thereof. Oh, you can't see the bottom of that. Wait, it looks like you're just going to have to listen to me. In the Karma-kanda section of the Vedas, it is said that those who perform the 4 monthly penances become eligible to drink the soma-rasa beverages to become immortal and happy forever. Even on this earth, some are very eager to have soma-rasa to become strong and fit to enjoy sense gratifications. Such persons have no faith in liberation from material bondage, and they are very much attached to the pompous ceremonies of Vedic sacrifices. They are genuinely sensual, and they do not want anything other than the 7 heavenly pleasures of life. It is understood that there are gardens called Nandana-Ganana, in which there is good opportunity for association with angelic, beautiful women, and having a profuse supply of soma-rasa wine. Such bodily happiness is certainly sensual. Therefore, there are those who are purely attached to material, temporary happiness as lords of the material world. Okay. Now for the... Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Alright, so in the translation and okay. So in here, alright, so in here, they're switching words around. They did nothing to the translation, which is good, I guess. Instead of unenlightened men are similarly attracted by such heavenly opulence, it has been changed to similarly unenlightened men are attracted. Yeah, okay, I think that means the exact same thing. The word was just chucked in a different place, you know? I don't see anything different, personally. You could see something different. There's probably something about a split clause or something in there, man. I have no clue. Prahlad, will know something about that. Him and his split clauses. Oh my gosh, I wish I was doing number 44. It's so short. Okay. So, now for this bit here. Very fancy, guys. Instead of in the Karma-kanda section of the Vedas, it is said that those who perform the 4 monthly penances become eligible to drink the soma-rasa beverages to become immortal and happy forever. It has been said in the Karma-kanda section of the Vedas, it is said apama somam amrita abhumam and aksyavam hai havai chaturmasya yai suktram bhavati. In other words, those who perform the 4 months penances become eligible to drink the soma-rasa. So they've just added some like a Sanskrit translation in there, which that seemed pretty cool. There's probably something about this that has like something about it. But, you know, I don't get the problem with that. That bit is quite cool if you ask me. But, you know, it was an unauthorized change.
Well, I just see if it's in the annotated version, if it's explained in there.
Okay. So, they've changed a bit of the Sanskrit.
But it added Sanskrit, the source Sanskrit. Was it done in the 83 or a later revision? But it doesn't look like it's in there. There's no note of it in there.
Yep, there is on the side here.
What does it say?
It says the quotation in green appears in the original manuscript.
Yeah,
so in the Macmillan version, they took it out, and then now they're putting it back in, taking it closer to the original manuscript.
But did you look at the original manuscript?
No, I did not.
Yeah, so have a look at it.
Yep, it wasn't the original manuscript.
There you go. So yeah, in the first edition, I took it out.
Okay, cool. Well, that's cool, guys. Very nice. So over here, you can see that it has been changed from Nandana-Ganana to Nandana-Ganana, but with a capital N at the front of the Nandana. So, what does Nandana-Ganana mean?
Nanda-Ganana gardens.
What does the words Nandana-Ganana mean, though? Okay, we'll skip that for now. Because I don't know if it's meant to be special.
Go to the first database tab, or go to, and then go down, find the words in there.
Yep.
Just grab them, copy them.
Wait. You got a really weird.
And right click on it and copy it.
You got a really copy. Ooh.
Go to the top. Go back up to the top of the page. Click on menu. And then search. And then just right click and paste it in there. So go down. Yeah, so you should be able to get a sense of it from there. I saw it in a word for word up there from the Bhagavatam. See there, Srimad Bhagavatam 10.11.52. Now, if you now click on that one, Srimad Bhagavatam 10.11.52, and then locate the word in the word for word, see it there, Nandana, and then click on it.
What? Yeah.
So what does that word mean?
Cool. O beloved descendant, sons, son, Nandana, son, the son.
So just make
Oh,
sure,
darling, oh, beloved, oh, special.
just make sure that it doesn't have, like, okay, that has no macrons on it, right? So go back. And then go back one more. Yeah, the one you no macrons. So get rid of the first word and now just find the second word. So there it's in the right, yeah, you want to see if you can find it, and there you go, in the word for word right there.
Gonna be there within the forest.
Yeah, so click on that Chaitanya Charitamrita Majja thing. And then click on that in the word for word.
Hills and forests. So it basically means beloved gardens or something. Special gardens.
Yeah, or Nandana means sun.
Sun gardens.
Garden of the Suns. Nandana, yeah, beloved gardens, garden of the beloved, maybe.
Okay. Cool. No. Well, so should it have a capital or should it not have a capital? Nobody will know.
Why did they change the capitalization of it?
Yep, they made it a capital.
Well, Prahlad would say that means it's a proper noun, which means that it's like, not like, like the garden, it means like the King Edward Gardens. So in other words, it's not like a general, it's a specific place. It's like a specific forest or a specific garden. It's not like a type of gardens.
In the original manuscript, it's got a capital N.
Okay. But yeah, that indicates that it's not like the jungle, it means like the Amazon jungle, like a specific jungle.
Okay, cool. Okay, and then Soma-rasa has been just changed to Soma-rasa. Let's see what that was. In the original, nope, they added a hyphen. And then instead of there are those who are purely attached to material, it has been changed to those who are purely attached to such material. And I think I know what that is, like whatever that thing is called. I just can't remember the word or whatever it is for it. Purely attached to material, it's like to the direct thing, to such a material, like yeah, it's the same thing.
It's not as specific because attached to material means anything material. But such material means those particular material things as opposed to other ones.
Okay.
So it implies that there's some material things that are excluded from that.
There's such material things. Woman and wine. Wow, how cool. Okay. And now that we've looked at the differences, let's look at the meaning and the contemporary application. So I think the meaning of this is that people think that to get into heaven and stuff and nānyad, they think that they just can perform like a couple sacrifices and that's what all it takes, but it doesn't. So they're dumb. Literally up here says they are not very intelligent, which is otherwise known as dumb, not smart. So, you know, and due to their ignorance, they most attach to the fruitive activities. So in the Vedas, there's like the karma-kanda, there's like a ton of other sections, and they just, you know, when you have like those things where you're like, oh, here we are, and the contemporary application, where it's like, oh yeah, there's this, for example, you're trying to bulk maybe. You are lacking in one part, but you think that you can make up for all of that in like one other small section when you can't. You know, there's like certain things that you have to do. You can't just like get away with doing some small stuff, but just a lot of it. So if you want to be overall smart in like school or something, you can't just focus like on science. You can't just like study science and study nothing else, because that only like helps you a little bit, but it doesn't, you know, take it all the way. You know, it might help you in some form or shape or whatever, but it like science doesn't teach you about nouns and adverbs and stuff like this stuff you learn in English. So therefore, you know, that is not very intelligent to do. Yeah, so these people seem to just think that they can get away with just doing a lot of only a small section of the stuff that they're meant to do, and they just have either read the other Vedas or oh hi, we got a comment, guys. Sure. Highball to you too, Ned Kelly. Yeah, and so they think that they can get away with it, get into nānyad, but they can't. So, you know, sad for you. They decided that they were either going to ignore all what all the other parts of the Vedas said. Oh, yay, we got a hi. Hi, Ned Kelly. And then, you know, yeah. But I just completely lost my train of thought. Or they just completely ignore what it says and they're like, oh, I can surely get away with this, you know? Or they just don't realize that it exists. And, you know, that's a bit goofy too. Yeah. So that's my contemporary application and my understanding of the verse. Wow. So that was a very, very short class. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thank you, Ned Kelly, for watching. That is very nice. And saying hi. Oh, and those type of people only attracted to sensual pleasures like women and wine, while guys getting drunk. Whoa! Or getting high. Did they have drugs back then? Did they have cocaine? Did they have cocaine back then?
No.
Did they have drugs? They probably had magic mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. How interesting. Yeah, and so they're trying to get away with just not doing all the stuff you're meant to do. Which honestly is sad for them. Why the hell are you playing my class over there? This is going to be heard on the microphone. It's just going to be a playback of my voice in my ear, which isn't particularly nice. Yeah. So, you know. What's another example I can do? Feeling contemporary application-y today. When you're in a group project, everybody has to pitch in, do the mahi, the work. All right, we got a comment. Cedar Buddy. Ned Kelly says, Gokula from Northern Rivers loves the site. You may want to talk to him.
Who from Northern Rivers?
Gokula.
Gokula.
Gokul.
Okay.
Yeah, it's from Ned Kelly. Head up Cedar Party. It's like a car alarm going off somewhere. Yeah. You know, group project, everybody has to pitch in. If just one person does all the work for like only a certain bit that they were assigned to do, but if you don't, it's not going to come out well. You know, everybody has to pitch in. Everybody, you have to do each section. You can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to, you know, get extra smart in this section and make it extra good. But, you know, I'm not going to make up for my other lack of qualities and stuff. For example, you could be really generous and stuff, but you could also be really arrogant. Be well-rounded, guys. Well-rounded. That is the word. Thank you very much. Okay, well, I'll be leaving now. I hope you guys enjoyed the class because I certainly did. If you didn't enjoy it, I will cry. Don't make me cry. That's mean. Send me your opinions. I'm pretty sure I'm tagged in this, but I don't look at Messenger or like Fate or comments or anything. Well, hit up Cedar Party for your opinions, and then hopefully he will tell me. Yeah, this was fun. Whoa. Okay. Well, Haribol, Param Vijayate, Shri Krishna Sankirtanam, total world victory for Hare Krishna, and I will see you next week. Bye.